We'll be recording this. All right. All righty. So the My Marketing Studio can be found in your Wykert tools in your My Wykert. If you have not done so, you have not set it up yet, please go in there and follow the instructions to set that up. So once you're in the Marketing Studio, there's tons and tons of different things for you to choose from. Anything you see in here can be used in an email template. Whether it be a flyer, a brochure, social media posts, postcards, anything that you can create, you can download and put into a social media email. I'm sorry, put into a mass email. So let's see here. I'm going to create a flyer. So you have tons of different options. We have two-sided ones. We have one-sided ones with QR codes, without QR codes. It's up to you what you're looking to do. So I'm going to create this one right here. We're going to hit create design and hit create design. So the system is MLS integrated. So if you have a listing and it is on the MLS, you can come in here and put in the listing address or the MLS ID number. If it is an exclusive listing that you want to send out to agents in just the office, that are just Wykert agents, you can come in here. You would just bypass this. You would just hit create, and then you will have to customize this and change all the pictures and information, stuff like that. So I'm just going to come in here and I am going to find a listing that I can show you. Let's show this one. I don't know why this keeps happening. Let's give me 1 second. I'm going to try and find something that has multiple pictures.
So we just got a question from someone, from Andrea. It says, I thought this session is for setting up emails.
So it's not for setting up emails. It's showing you how to take something from the marketing studio and creating it customized to what you want, and then taking and putting it into your email into my Wykert. All right, I'm trying to find something that has multiple pictures. Every one I click does not. Hey, Amanda, have you been running into this at all?
No, I've been kind of just utilizing, I think there's one property that I have that seems to have quite a few photos.
Okay, so let me try that one, because I gotta see if it's a glitch in my system, because every address I put in has no property description or pictures.
Oh boy.
What address have you been using?
52 Hillcrest. That second
No?
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this one came over. Okay. All right. So this has 2 photos. I'm going to come in here and I am going to select one photo, and then I want to select a second photo. Of course, this is not, I hate empty houses. Okay, here's your second photo. You always have to make sure you confirm. Gonna hit create, and then it pulls over all the information, the photos, and things like that. So you will have to play with this box here. They don't give you a lot of rooms for descriptions. So one of the things that we're trying to really push is that less is more. You don't need to put a full description on a flyer or on your postcards or whatever it is that you're creating. You always want to keep it simple and to the point. Okay. So as you can see, my pictures, I really don't feel this picture should be up here. It probably should be down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the photo, and then right here on the right-hand side, the photos that I uploaded will be here. So I'm going to select this one to go here. And then I might need to play with it a little bit. And then I'm going to select this photo. Oops. I have the wrong one selected. Hold on. Okay, then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to select this photo. And then we put it here. And then you just want to go through, make sure the bedroom, bath, and square footage came over properly. The price came over properly. Make sure all the information is in there. Make sure all your information came over correctly. You won't have this jumbo look like this. It's just because we have all of our offices in our system. So I just gotta fix that. Okay. Now, if you have a custom logo, that will auto-populate down here on the bottom as well. Okay, so now that I have this done and ready to go, now this applies to anything that you have in the Marketing Center when it comes to downloading it for an email template or social media. You're going to come here and you're going to hit download, and you're going to change it to PNG. And then you are going to download this. Now it is going to tell you that the images are low res. That's fine when you're, especially when you're putting it into a email. You're going to ignore and continue. It will also give you spell check, which is great. It's just showing, if you click on it, it will show you what the problem is. So obviously it's saying Weicker, but I'm going to save that to my dictionary. So going forward, I don't have that problem. And then down here, it's just telling me that this street name is not right. So I'm just going to add that. And then we're going to hit continue. Amanda, I'm going to email this over to you. So then you can take over and you can show them how to go about putting it into an email template.
Sure.
I think that's it. Nope, that's not it. Does anyone have any questions? Anything they would like us to look at it more?
Well, I know I got
Just
a
a better
question about,
oh,
sorry.
okay. Go ahead.
I know I got a question about the email signature, so I'll just talk about that a little bit after I go over the email template with inputting or uploading the flyer template.
This is Janice Stormy. My question on this was pretty much this area is used for when you have a listing.
But it doesn't
Correct?
necessarily have to be about a listing. There are other things in here. This flyer particularly, yes, it would be about a listing, but there are other things in here that you can use in the social media part, or so under social media post. You can use this for even just your holiday emails, creating a holiday email. This work with me. You can do something like that. You can put out testimonials or your 2022 recap or a market report. Anything you see in here can be downloaded as a PNG and then put into an email template.
Okay. Can it be, you can use it for Instagram also, correct?
Yes. Oh yeah. So any of these, anything in social media could be used for Instagram. So Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, any of these can be posted to that. But anything in here can be downloaded. As long as it can be downloaded as a PNG, it can be put into an email template.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty, so I'm going to now pass this over to Amanda.
Awesome. Okay. So I'll go in and get this. Let's see. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second so I can grab this really quick. Okay. All right, so I will share my screen now with everybody. All right, so when you go to send out this email to your contacts, you will go into your myWhiteGert. Then on the left-hand side, now you can do this one of two ways. You can either do a mass email or scheduling a mass email. So right now I'm just going to do scheduling a mass email to kind of make it a little bit easier. But again, you can do either or. So you'd go into marketing on the left-hand side. You can click on either that or all marketing. Then on the right-hand side here, you see this tile, scheduled mass emails. You would just click in that. And then on the top right here, it says schedule email. You would click on that. And then you would just select what you need. So when you're sending the email to someone, it's either through a saved filter, a hashtag, or a status. So for right now, I'm just going to use a status. I'll say prospect. The scope you can usually ignore because that usually already has your name populated. And then when to send, you can select a date to send it. So I'll just use today as an example. And then time is kind of whatever you feel is best. I'm just going to select 3:30 p.m. And then you can either select a template that maybe you already made, or you can create one on your own. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll actually use, you can do one of two things. You can use this insert edit image icon right here. And you would just hit upload. Let's see, desktop. So select the image, hit open. Might take a couple seconds. Oh, okay, so it's a little larger. So in this case, let me see if I can find a smaller one that I can upload just to give you guys the idea of how it should look. Let's see. I'll use this. Hopefully this is small enough. Okay, so this is small enough that I can use. And as you can see, this is kind of what it would look like if you were to upload a flyer, a social media post, things like that. However, if you don't want to use this and you want to go into advanced editor, you can do that too. You just click advanced editor on the right-hand side here and you would click yes. And then in this section, you can see here drop content blocks here. On the right-hand side, you can drag any of these blocks over. So I would do it, I would grab image, and where it says drag it here, I would just drop that in the box. Then hit browse. Now I'm probably gonna have to upload this because it's not just gonna come over right away. Okay, let's do upload. Okay. Okay, so there it is. It's uploaded into my folder now. So I would just click this insert button. And here it is. So it looks really clean, very nice. Nice and modern, and gets the point across. It's your just listed template. Any questions so far? No? Okay.
So really quick on the right-hand side, see where it says that auto width? If you untoggle that blue, if for some reason it comes over too large, you can play with it right there and have it changed. Sometimes, you know, depending what you've uploaded and what you're putting in, might come over a little too big, and you just want to scale it back a little bit. That's where you would do that at.
Okay. Yes, you can also, if you wanted to include anything too in the email, you can also just use these little tiles, but this basically, this flyer gives who you are, what company you're with, what you're posting, things like that. So you're pretty much set as far as information goes. And also to just remember too, there is this little toggle at the bottom left where it says include assigned agent signature. You're going to want to make sure that's toggled off. In these cases, when you're scheduling an email, it's mostly off, probably 99% of the time, but it doesn't hurt to just check just to make sure. Otherwise, it will duplicate your signature if this is toggled on. So you'll have something that looks like this a second time. So this just helps it kind of keep it clean. And then at the bottom here, you would just hit schedule, and that would schedule it for the time and date that you want it to go out. Now, as far as if you were to do it in a mass email, you would select on the left-hand side, Smart CRM, and go to all contacts. Again, you can choose either or. I'm actually going to go to my testing tab here. And then in here, you can see it's a little bit simpler than scheduling a mass email, but you would select whatever contacts you want to send this to. And then in here, you would click Advanced Editor. And then just do the same thing that we just did, where you would drag over the image tile, browse, go into the folder where your template would be, click Insert. And again, if you need to adjust the auto width, like Lauren was just saying, you can do that. Make it bigger or smaller. And then here's another place too, where it says include signature on the bottom left. You want to make sure that this is toggled off because you will already have your signature listed here at the bottom of the flyer. And then once all of it is finished, you can just hit send. Any questions so far?
Nothing in the chat.
Okay. Then I just want to touch on the email signature part because I know that was a question that got brought up. I believe the email signature template is still in beta, as far as I know. I don't know if
The
it's
HTML one is,
okay.
but the other
So
one is not.
let me go back into. Oh. Okay, go into Marketing Studio. All right, I'll just quickly go over this. Okay. So as you can see, there are quite a few email signature options. So I'll just click on this first one here. Okay. That is definitely not a picture of me. So as you can see, it's got my name, my title, where the offices that I go to, things like that. It gives your email, your website, the address of your office, things like that. So in here, I believe we can edit this. So I'm just going to leave that as is. And I'm going to leave this as is, but you can edit this. You just have to make sure that your cursor is in here. I'll just do, just for recording purposes. Okay. So as you can see, you can edit all of this. And then you just want to play around maybe with this just to realign it a little bit so that it gives you some space. You probably won't have all of these offices listed. You'll just have one. And then your title will likely be real estate salesperson or licensed real estate salesperson. So again, you can edit everything in here. And then the photo you can change just by clicking on it. And then the same way that you would upload, say, like a property, you would go into uploads. I'll go back. You can either upload media or select from uploads that you've already uploaded previously. And then you just select the photo that way. then with this, you would hit download, make sure it's PNG, and hit download. I'm just going to hit continue. Okay, so now I have it. So I'll go back into my KV Core, my Weichert, and I will go into my profile. Okay. And then I can just get rid of all of this that I already have in here. And again, there's this little insert edit image icon. So I'd select that, select upload, browse for an image, go into my downloads, and no matter where you wind up, whether it's in your downloads or your desktop or whatever, it will show up. You just select what you need, hit open. So now it populates, and then you just hit save. And there it is. Any questions as far, oh, and also, before I forget to mention, don't forget to hit save. Any questions? Nope.
Nothing in the chat. If anyone has any questions, feel free to unmute yourself.
So, so you went to Weichert Tools and then email signature. Was there any steps in between that?
No, oops, sorry, I have to.
You have to go into the marketing studio for the email signature.
Correct. So when you go to Weichert Tools, you'd select myMarketing Studio.
Okay.
And then once you get there, I'll go back. Hold on one second. So I just typed in this little search bar thing up here on the right left-hand side. I just put email signatures just to make it easier.
There is a category, if you just scroll down, there is a category for it as well, if you just want to click on it.
Yep. So either way, you can do that, and then you wind up with all of these email signatures.
Thank you.
No problem.
So is that the new way that Weichert wants us to go to now? Because I already had a previous signature. Is that the direction that they would like us to change it into?
It's definitely up to you. It's not, they're not saying they want you to do this, that you have to do this. It definitely has a nicer look to it. And the HTML one is going to be really nice once that's live. I think, because the HTML one we can click into, right?
We should be able to. Yeah, so it's the same concept as the other one. This one is just a little different because it involves an HTML code. So I could go over that. I don't mind doing that.
Yes,
So
and then I also have a question back on mass emails, scheduling or emails that were already scheduled, and how to change how often they're going out.
Okay.
Thank you.
So as far as the HTML email signature goes, you would just select create design the same way that you would just the regular email signature. Hit create design again. Okay, and then I'm just going to change my picture. You can actually see here too that you can put the agent logo. So if you have a logo you want to select, you can do that. I don't know why it's got my name twice. So then here you would just select the photo. Oh, it's a little squished. All right. And then, so this is a little bit different. You don't have a download button here. So this would be, you would just hit share. And then in here, you would do, it says HTML file, HTML code. So you would select HTML code. Then at the bottom right, it says copy. You're going to select that. And then you'd go back into your myWeichert. So let me get out of here first and then edit again. So you would go and do the same thing where you would go to the top right, select your name, select my profile, and it would bring you back to this page. And then in this box, you would click on these I guess they say carets, the greater than less than sign, however you call it, it's the source code. And in here, you would just take this much out. You would want to leave this less than P greater than piece and just take out everything else. And then in here, you would just hit, excuse me, you just hit paste. So now all your coding has come over, and then you would hit save. And here it is. Just ignore my picture, it's a little squished, but that's okay. But this gives you the example of how the HTML coded signature would look. And then again, you would just hit save.
Okay, is that written down anywhere? So that step by step.
So we don't have those yet because those are not live for you guys
Okay.
yet.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll have once those are once all the because there's actually an HTML newsletter as well that's going to be coming out that you can put into your email. Once those things have gone live for you guys, we will have a whole class on just that.
What's the advantage
Got
of the HTML?
It's clickable.
Mm.
So they can click stuff, they can click your website and they can click your email address in the signature.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, okay. So there is
But
an
it's
advantage.
same.
Mhm.
No, I was saying that's the same thing with the QR code also, right? I mean, if you have that on anything, they can
So,
also
okay,
click
so
into
one
that.
thing that about the QR code, everyone loves QR codes. I think they're amazing. They're great. But QR codes are not necessarily the greatest thing for emails and social media because 90% of the time
Okay.
people are checking their social media or emails on their phone. And if you're already on your phone, you cannot scan a QR code. So a lot of people put in links so they can click on it. So QR codes should really be for print material, flyers and things like that. If you want to still put a QR code on some things, that's fine, because some people are on their computers and they can take their phone and put it up. But if it's something for social media or an email, I highly recommend having something that you can click over a QR code.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh,
You have a question?
Andrea?
Yeah, sorry. So so we normally include the office address and we include our home address, or what's the
Just the office address.
okay, so the address at the bottom is the office address.
Yes.
The Monroe,
Yep.
New York.
Yep,
Okay,
down here,
okay.
that's the office address.
That
Yep.
makes sense. I'm glad I asked them. Thank you.
Now Amanda's the MTS for the New York side. I'm the MTS for the New Jersey side. Any other
What was
questions?
I think there was a question about the scheduling the mass emails or something like that.
Yes, I have a couple of mass emails going out and also property boost.
Okay.
And I'm looking to change how often they're going out. And I didn't remember where to go back to adjust the scheduling time or dates. Like 2 days a week or once a week. I couldn't remember where to go back to change that.
So are you talking about changing what's already set to be scheduled or going into just reschedule emails?
They're already set up they're already set up, they've been going out. So I just want to adjust the scheduling instead
She
of
just wants to change how often they go out. So she just has to go back into her
That's
scheduled
it.
mass emails.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. So you would just go back into marketing, all marketing, and then go to your scheduled mass email section and hit get started.
Okay.
And then you should see them all come up here. But if you want to adjust anything, as far as I know, you're probably better off just hitting schedule email and going about it that way.
You can actually go in and change it. So once you go into the scheduled mass email, there's going to be a whole list of all the emails that you have ready to go out when they're scheduled to go out. Next to her, see where it says view on her screen?
Yes.
There will be an edit button for you on the ones that have not gone out yet.
I see. And the have gone out.
The ones that have gone out, you cannot change. They will just say view. But the ones that have not gone out yet, there will be an edit button that you can change the date and time.
Okay. And is that the same for property boost? That
Property
that
boost,
goes
you
out to
cannot,
all of
property boost, you cannot change. Once you've created a property boost and you've scheduled it, There's no changing that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. 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 Because each person still have a chance to unsubscribe. So if they don't want it anymore, they can unsubscribe.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Now it's clearer. Thank you.
I'm just gonna quickly act as if I'm scheduling an email to go out just to show you guys how it would look. Okay, so
So see the
here,
edit?
yep, like Lauren was just saying, there's the edit button, so you can edit when you want to send it. So you go, oh my gosh, I didn't want to send it at 1. Okay, so you want to send it at 4, you can do that and then hit schedule.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
And if you want to delete one, that little X that she just hit that and it goes away.
Got it. Is it, I know we're talking about emails, but would it be the same process for texting, mass texting?
There is no scheduled mass texting. That will just be done in your CRM all at once. We don't have an option to schedule a mass text.
So you just do individual or just click on each person's
So
name
if you can just go to your smart CRM.
Yep, I was just gonna say, I'll go to my smart CRM.
So see how the mass email, mass text? That is where
it says mass text.
That's where you would send a text to everybody, is doing that mass text. You would select everyone that you want to send the text to and then hit mass text and then put your text message in there.
Okay, so that's the mass text that I was talking about because I know I saw it somewhere. So
yeah,
that's it.
It's just not something that you would do. Schedule. Emails you can schedule. Text messages you cannot.
Okay, that's clear. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem.
You have some great questions. We appreciate these. You guys have any others?
This is great.
Any other questions? Anything else that you would like us to take a look at while we're here?
I can't think of anything else right now on my side. But I thank you for being here again.
No, we appreciate you guys being here. At 11 o'clock, there will be another session. Amanda is holding one on tech at 11, and I'm holding one for marketing at 11. So if you guys are able to jump back onto either mine or her class, we would appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I do have a question for you, Lauren.
Sure.
I believe I saw an email that you're coming to the New Jersey office in Tenafly on Tuesday.
I am.
Okay, because I tried to schedule a one-on-one with you last week. I'm not sure what happened for this past Friday, and somehow I didn't get a confirmation, but I'm not sure what happened. But nevertheless, I tried to schedule something for tomorrow, and it doesn't allow me to schedule you because you're going to be there. Like so after your meeting.
I am already booked for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, the appointments went very, very fast. I do have a few availabilities today and on Wednesday for virtual. But right now, in-person ones are booked up for that day already.
Okay, no problem. I did get a lot answered because the only other things I really go through was Instagram and Facebook and things like that, how to link everything. I have a professional page set up, but I have not really released it to the public or brought in my contacts to it. So I really wanted to do that correctly. And that was the only other thing I wanted to discuss. Yeah. And I didn't know if it was you or Amanda.
That is a very good question. It's not really either of us anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We can definitely help you, show you where to go and things like that. Either one of us can help you. If you're on the New Jersey side, a one-on-one, I do both marketing and tech. When it comes to the group sessions, I only do marketing. She only does tech. But for a one-on-one, if you are in New Jersey, I can definitely show you how to go about connecting it properly, quickly. But our job role has changed a lot. And they're really not wanting us to concentrate on social media setups. But I will definitely help you. All
right, terrific. So I will try to schedule something today if that's okay. Now,
I will see. I definitely have some time available today, and then I do have a couple of things on Wednesday.
Okay, All right, terrific. Thank you, guys.
You're
Thanks so
welcome.
much.
Hi, Andrea. Hi, Sandra.
Bye. Bye.
Does anyone else have any other questions? Anything else we can help you with today? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for being here with us and asking all the amazing questions that you asked. Again, if you're able to jump on at 11 with either me or Amanda, we would appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
guys. We
great.
really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.